Alright guys, we're going to demonstrate some pitching shots here. So last week we did bump and run, which is typically when you're closer to the green and you've got some distance between where the green starts and the pin. So we want to keep it low, have it roll out like a putt. So today we're going to kind of move back a little bit. So there's two things I'm looking at when I'm walking up to my ball if I miss a green. I'm looking at how much distance between my golf ball and the start of the green, and then from the start of the green to the pin. So the further I am away, the higher I have to fly the ball, typically, especially if I'm out of the rough. So, a couple different things you can do. Ball position, for one. Last week we were doing bump and run. Ball position's back a little bit, hands are pressed forward a little bit. It's going to produce a shot that comes out lower. So on a little bit higher pitch shot, I'm going to move ball position up a little bit, maybe middle of my stance. I'm going to soften up the shaft lane a little bit. Essentially you're adding loft to the shot, so the ball comes up a little higher. So let me show you the two different techniques of bump and run. This is a 58 degree, so I'm kind of manipulating this into a pitching wedge for the bump and run. We're going to yellow flag here. Ball position back, hands left. Low, it kind of runs. If I want to go a little bit higher with it, I'm going to move that ball middle of my stance more, soften up the shaft lane. The ball should fly a little bit higher and softer. Higher and softer. So the same club produced two different shots based on the variables that I did there. So any questions on that?
No.
No questions. Some of the same principles as bump and run. My weight's a little bit left, because we want to hit down on the golf ball. We never want to scoop the ball. We don't want to hit up. We want this club working down. And this is going to be a variable on when we get to full swing. It's the same principle. You got to hit down on the golf ball, somewhat compress the golf ball. The ball goes to your target, hopefully. So, no questions at all? All right. So we're going to have you spread out, set up some stations here. I'm going to come around with everybody. And then please ask if you have any questions. We're here to help. All right, guys.